If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, how could a man that makes daily Minecraft videos change a person's outlook on life? This is a story about how a somewhat uneventful interaction between two people who didn't even know each other turned into one of the greatest lessons a person can learn, including you. If you guys do end up enjoying this video and get something out of it, which you will if you stay the whole thing through, hit the like button and more importantly hit the subscribe so you can get even more videos like this out of my channel. Anyway, let's get to the story. To get the most out of this story, there is some background information you should know first. This is Skeppy. He has around 3 million subscribers around the time this video has been uploaded. He is probably the reason you clicked on this video. He uploads Minecraft videos daily with people whose names are familiar to you. Bad Boy Halo, A6D, Mega PvP, and so on. His Minecraft videos nowadays consist of interactive content with his fan base, such as his $1,000 challenges, but it wasn't always this way. Let us rewind a few years from the present. This was me around 4 years ago. My mind was set on becoming a YouTuber. It was my dream ever since I opened up the app for the first time. Often, I would wake up early on weekdays to watch my favorite Minecraft YouTubers at around 3 a.m. So I watched them, and I so furiously craved to be one of them. So I started my journey. Here are some of the thumbnails of my oldest videos. And I sadly do not have any of the footage, as I would become embarrassed of these videos later on and would remove them from existence. Yeah, they weren't that great, but I do regret removing them. My impatience would get the better of me as I saw almost no results at all. I did not know what I truly signed up for, but still, my determination proved to be impressive. At times, I was unwilling to do the work necessary to achieve my goals. Naturally, this led to inconsistency and little to no growth. Back then, I got an unreasonable amount of views on a few videos. One of these hit videos would be called Minecraft Hysteria #1, with a bunch of unnecessary question marks at the end. And oh man, was it bad. You can check out the video for yourself, but I'd rather you hear the rest of the story though. I got views I truly didn't deserve, and my pride took me above the sun. The comments I got were flattering, and it gave me the self-esteem that I desired. Keep in mind, I was dealing with depression around this age, and I also had little to no friends. I became ignorant. One comment stood out to me though. This is where the story finally starts to take form. Skeppy, around 4 years ago, commented on my video. His comment read, "Nice video. I was wondering if you could check out my channel as well? Thanks." Smiley face. To this I replied, "Sure. Anything is possible." How ironic. So I found his channel. He had anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 subs, and I will admit, I watched him for a bit. I can only remember the thumbnail of the first video I watched of him. It was a girl with pink leggings, whole booty in frame, and his Minecraft character's face on her cheeks. Genius. He was not bad at what he did, and he had that same fire as me to become a YouTuber. I watched him for about a month, and I soon forgot about him. That was our only interaction between us, and it would go on to change my outlook on life. After that day, my fire had been renewed, and I was ready to work hard. I gradually moved away from montages, and I started to make even worse commentary videos. All those views encouraged me to emerge from my shell. The effort that I put into them was low, but somehow I held a consistent schedule. Eventually that schedule would crumble, and thus began a period which I would try over and over again to make a stable schedule. I would fail to continue doing what I wanted to become my job. Streaks of decent content would never last, and that fire would never be renewed. I made several New Year's resolutions promising everyone and myself that I would make a return and never leave. I guess I was a liar. At this point, I became helpless. School in general was becoming a huge burden. Other things came into my life and sapped time that I could be using for my videos, and hope began to fade. 3 years passed, and 2020 started about 20 minutes ago. I laid on my bed and thought, what am I doing? I saw so many other people achieving what they wanted, and I was standing still the whole time. I was a nobody, destined to die for nothing. Only an ember remained from the inferno that blazed brightly 3 years ago. I decided to try one more time. Of course, this would just be another one of my streaks where I upload at high intensity for a bit and die down again, had it not been for Skeppy. During the summer of 2019, I had begun watching a trending Minecraft YouTuber. His name was Skeppy, and I sure as heck did not remember him. I swear I did not remember. His trolling videos brought me great joy, and he was absolutely killing it. When I had begun watching him, he rested somewhere around like 700,000 subscribers. 6 months went by. 6 months went by before I thought to myself, this guy seems really familiar. So I pulled out my phone and I opened my YouTube Studio app. I started scrolling through my comments and then I found it. That comment from around 4 years ago resurfaced. My heart stopped. I started to freak out. It was bad. I found out in the middle of a school day. People had thought I'd seen a ghost. People avoided me for the rest of the day. I had a deep, dark expression across my face. I could easily fool you into thinking that my mother had died. But why did I react this way exactly? Well, in 3 years, I had gained about 60 subscribers. Skeppy had gained 1 million by this point. Now I could truly see what I had been doing these past few years. Wasting time, making excuses, not doing what I truly love. This was a revelation. And here you have it, Taco. This is what you wanted, right? You let it slip through your hands once again. Take a lesson from this guy. What did he do while your sorry little self struggled to grasp the meaning of life? He worked, and he worked hard. He put in 3 years of work. 3 years of work that you could have put in. Instead, you danced around the situation, put your toes in the water, while he was submerged in it. What kind of man are you? I know you'd rather die than not strive for your dreams. And here you are, wasting your life. I know you work hard, but you don't work hard enough. Let's be real here. I know that you give school your all, and you would also like to say that you give everything your all in all areas of your life. But the truth is, you don't. That is what separates you from him. So let me ask you this question, Taco. What did you do today that your future self, that I will thank you for? I realized how much could happen in so little time. Skeppy opened my eyes to the big picture. That ember that was left by that blazing inferno had turned into a star. That night, I decided to strive for what I want. I decided to do whatever it takes to see my dream become a reality. So I planned, I worked, I figured out how I could best set myself up to become a YouTuber. I asked God to help me out. With my new honors classes taking up a lot of time, I was eager to find a way to make time to do what I love. I asked, and I was answered. The ugly head of coronavirus showed itself. It forced schools, stores, America, and countless other countries to shut down. People panicked. People suffered. People died. And I thought there has to be something good in all of this. And I was right. My school instituted online learning and my teachers were not deft in dealing with technology. Some of them were okay. But with all of this new free time, I developed a schedule, a fabric on how to do my best while maintaining my grades in online learning. And I was back, for real. I broke through that barrier that had me stuck for 3 years. Produce or not, didn't matter. I was working. I started to pick up, do better, evolve. And here I am today, telling you how the man who makes daily Minecraft videos changed my outlook on life. Forever. So I have placed this information in your hands. Now that you know the story of 2 men who chose differently, what will you do with that information? Will you live the next few years in ignorance as I did? Or take advantage of the present? Go further than people dream of climbing. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're coming up on the years of your life where you can be the most productive. You're coming up on your prime. You are a machine. You can be so productive. You can finally work towards something you want. Your body and mind can take so much at this point. You can pull off all-nighters, and you can recover from brutal beatings, both physical and mental. So how will you use it? What will you do today that your future self will thank you for? Decide now, because later that decision may be completely out of your hands. So I encourage you, do something. Let us go and break that personal record. Let us go achieve that championship, and let's help each other out. Maybe you're in a tough spot right now. Maybe life is attacking you. Are you going to let it rule over you, or are you going to get up and become an ice-cold beast and prove to yourself, everyone, that you aren't just someone. You're you, and let that manifest for the glory of God. So thank you, Skeppy, and thank you. Yes, you. The one watching this video right now. Thank you for hearing this message, because I can close this tab knowing that I have changed other people's perspective on life, just like Skeppy did. Right now is the moment. Today is the day. You have been changed. Thank you for watching this video. God bless, and enjoy your dang self.